Last week, Elaine and I went to Zurich, and as you're about to see, she was in charge of both filming and the Student S travel arrangements. Now, we went to see a very senior group of businesswomen to talk about power and presence, and they all shared a very similar fear. Let's take a look. Good morning.
Good morning.
So Elaine and I were last night at the Boardroom. It's an amazing group of high-powered women based in Zurich. They're opening up in lots of different European capitals. One of the big questions was, how do I deal with conflict? What if I'm presenting something, somebody says you're wrong, I don't agree, you're an idiot? We all have these fears, right, that you're going to get this really fierce challenge. Maybe it's in a boardroom, maybe it's a meeting with your own team. And so a couple of things we talked about. One is to use humour. It's one of my favourites. It's got to be authentic to you. It may not work for you, but for me, it can work. So if there's somebody who always challenges stuff, you know, you can make a joke of that and go, oh, Jack, didn't expect you to be the one to challenge this morning. Everyone else laughs, that's great. You've released the tension. You've kind of pointed out that Jack challenges everything, so you've reset the power boundary. Then you can make another decision about what you do. Do you want to explore Jack's concerns? Jack, tell us more about your concerns. We really want to hear them. Lean into it, like give him the space, open up a conversation. Don't take it head to head. The next thing you can do is bring others in. And I find this works really well sometimes at conferences. I'll be sharing some research into some of the tensions, some of the issues that we're hearing about, some of the things coming out in the data. Somebody will put up their hand and say, that is not how it is in my company. You don't know how it is on the ground.
You don't know how I feel!
To which I'll often say, oh, that's really interesting, thanks. Who else in the room has a view on that? Is that what you're experiencing? So often somebody else will put up their hand and say, actually, no, it's exactly what we're seeing, so maybe there's something going on with that company. And they've answered it for you, the conflict has gone, it's been resolved and you can move on.
You know how I feel!
The final thing is, if it's getting really tense, is to try and take it out of the room if that's possible, to say, gosh, really interested to hear more. Can we have a chat at the end? I'd love to hear about it, but for the moment, I'm going to keep going. I think what's really fascinating as somebody who speaks a lot is how infrequently people do directly challenge, and it happens less often than it happens in your nightmares and in your anxiety dreams. If you do deal with conflict though, the two words you have to remember are slow and low, because as soon as your voice
Goes up, as soon as you start talking faster,
you're losing authority and you're increasing your own stress. So take that long breath in and that longer breath out, slow yourself down, and then you can handle anything, honestly. Next week, we've got the fabulous Rachel Schofield back, and she's going to be talking about whether your career needs an MOT. We'll see you then.
So how are you feeling about the upstairs on the train?